Sometimes a person's name fits them to a T. This woman's name is Robbin Cash, and the feds say that is exactly what she's been doing. Here's News 13's Alex Tomlin.
Dick, over 4 years, feds say Robbin Cash cashed in, taking more than 200 grand from them. And you guessed it, she pressed her luck, spending a lot of the money at casinos.
It was shocking.
And feds say it was criminal. In 2008, Robbin Cash, seen here in an old mugshot from a case that was later dismissed, was hired as the executive director of La Posada Halfway House. The treatment center near I-40 and 4th Street houses about 100 suspected criminals and convicted crooks, including federal parolees.
La Posada really provides a wonderful service in keeping these people off the streets and transitioning them to be regularly functioning members of society.
Dr. Chloe Tischler says the feds pay around 80 grand a month for criminals to stay at the facility. Over 4 years, the feds say Cash deposited chunks of that money into her private bank account to the tune of more than $200,000. She also used a debit card in La Posada's name. So what did she do with the money? Investigators say she spent it at local casinos and even took a trip to Sin City. She also made personal purchases at Best Buy and wrote checks to family members for services they weren't doing at La Posada. But it all came crumbling down last year.
She went to Vietnam, and that's how we found out. We got a phone call from the administrative secretary who said that they didn't make payroll.
Tischler was a new La Posada board member at the time and tasked with figuring out what was wrong with the books. It didn't take long to realize a lot of money was missing.
After we discovered this, we turned it over to the criminal division of the IRS.
Today, a federal grand jury indicted Cash.
She's going to have her day in court, and there will be some justice.
The IRS is also after Cash for not filing tax returns for the last 3 years. One reason may be that her salary was $45,000 a year, but in 2010, the feds say she took home close to $175,000, money they believe was stolen. Dick?
All right, Alex, La Posada fired Cash after the theft was exposed. They say other employees volunteered to go without their paychecks for a few weeks in order to keep the place running while the finances were fixed.